Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrate. Y'all know how it go and the way it go in the moment. Right now. Zodiacs and gemstones. Like, you wonder why fucking Garnet is my fucking, gemstone for Capricorn, or why this is my gemstone for that. Like, why certain stones go with certain zodiac signs. And basically, what I'm saying, a lot of people don't realize it or take truth to it or take heed to it, but like astrology and dealing with the stars and what zodiac the sun was in when you was born and things of that nature kind of map out your personalities. You know what I'm saying? You vibrate on a certain wavelength because of when you were, born. You know what I'm saying? So you constantly kind of live through that vibration. And I was looking at mine like a Capricorn. Capricorn is a person that's practical, ambitious, but very careful and reserved. We may become pessimistic, things of that nature. So you would have a stone that would complement your positive characteristics, and then you have stones to help, keep your negative characteristics from messing with you, from hindering you. That's why, like, I know it's Capricorns, a lot of black stones are the stones for Capricorns because they take away a lot of negativity because of the fact that Capricorns, we like to be pessimistic at times, you know what I'm saying? So we need a stone that'll keep them negative thoughts from, biting at us like that. So, it's good to have like black tourmaline, jet, what's the other ones? Hematite, garnet. Garnet is the birthstone. Garnet helps for that root chakra with, matter of fact, because a lot of pessimism deal with fear, fearing a certain outcome or something. So, that garnet will give courage in those moments, But that's just an example of mine, but we have different situations where, different things. Say, for instance, Sagittarius, optimistic, freedom-loving, honest, philosophical, intellectual, you know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, they blindly optimistic, careless, and irresponsible, superficial, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So they would need stones that would kind of make them more practical, you know what I'm saying? Take away that optimism. So matter of fact, if they blindly optimistic, they wouldn't need no super angelic stone or something that would just have them two in the cloud, you know what I'm saying? Just two like, oh yeah, just blindly optimistic about everything. Like, I could start a utopia tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could do anything we want, but there's vibrations that gotta go along with that, you know what I'm saying? You can't just poof. You know what I'm saying? I say you kind of like to use the word still, but, you just could be blindly optimistic about things. So you need a stone that would, and matter of fact, and you wouldn't need no stone in the help of self-confidence because maybe it would throw you into a zone of just being blindly confident, so you wouldn't need too many stones to complement the solar plexus or anything of that nature if you're a Sagittarius. Matter of fact, and what is a Sagittarius gemstone? Opal. Kind of like a bluish opal. Let's see, what's some other ones, Matter of fact, the Leo. Leo, generous, warm-hearted, creative, faithful and loving. And then on the downside, patronizing, bossy, intolerant, over-dramatic, So for those guys, I see warm-hearted. So a lot of heart chakra. Matter of fact, zodiacs also go through your body too, and the Leo zodiac is around this area, just like how Capricorn is around the knees, because there are certain body parts that resonates with the zodiac too. And matter of fact, and stones that complement that. So you might have a stone that's good for like keeping your bones healthy. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a stone for Capricorn, because we have problem with our knees, that's one of our main little things, manifesting in this physical that Capricorns have. But with the Leos, like warm-hearted, things of that nature. So too, you wouldn't want a stone that have you in that martyr syndrome, it just giving yourself too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're already a warm-hearted, faithful, loving person. You don't want to, you know, do it to an extent where you're smothering somebody, or where, you know, you're just too generous to where you're not even keeping yourself alive, you know, things of that nature. So you want stones to keep things like that in check. So you don't want too much, how could I say, stones that's gonna, like I say, hard stones that'll put you in that martyr syndrome. Martyr syndrome is, like I said, just giving all your all without helping yourself, you know. And in order to help others, you gotta, you gotta help yourself be strong enough first so you could help others. Martyrs is just like, oh, just take everything, just, and they've end up getting to a point where they can't really help nobody because they, gave it all away. And one more example. Let's see. That's another thing too, certain stones. If I'm a person that's say for instance a zodiac sign that have you deep into your third eye, deep into like being space and looking into the unknown. Matter of fact, because I think with Capricorn too, you know what I'm saying, a lot of Capricorns, kind of got like that magician, that esoteric, knowledge and vision and things of that nature, extrasensory perception type of things that go along with Capricorns too. You'll find that's the magicians and the, like Merlin, the wizard, you know what I'm saying? And like we can't have stones that'll have us too heady, like amethyst, which complements, but like high vibrational stones without any grounding, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll just get too, in that wizard, mode of, manifest or trying to manifest, playing too much. Because matter of fact, another thing I noticed with being a Capricorn, you could get too indulged with just getting knowledge, and not enough for doing, you know what I'm saying, and living the other aspects of your life. So you need stones that's gonna make me get out and go. Like, hey, put that book down for a second, go do something, or go do that. Like, it's certain, like I say, certain stones for certain zodiacs. Aries, adventurous, energetic, pioneering, courageous, confident, quick-witted. And then on the other side, the traits, selfish, quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient, foolhardy, and daredevil. So definitely Aries, you do not want a shitload of tiger eye and citrine and things that's just gonna have your solar plexus just overpowering, your over chakras, because automatically you have like a self-confidence, a vigorous, vitality about yourself that where if you was to heighten that in your navel chakra and your solar plexus, like it would just be overpowering. And then too, you're already quick-tempered and selfish, so it would cause for you to, really be overconfident, where you wouldn't even let people even get their opinions out or things of that nature, So that's why too, cause another thing, whether you like to believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, like the zodiacs is real. Like it's certain vibrations, certain vibrational frequencies that were going on in the cosmos, as above so below, certain things going on in the cosmos, and when you're born that those traits get implemented into you. Matter of fact, and just like different planets have, when your zodiac is passing through Saturn is the thing of discipline. Matter of fact, Saturn resonates with Capricorn, you know what I'm saying, with discipline and keeping things in check, you know what I'm saying, like that's. So when it's passing through that's the vibrational frequency you get and give off, But that all resonates, as above, so below, A lot of people don't, see it. And I mostly talk to people who, can. I try to, open up the people who don't have no clue, but I can't reach that far now. I can only talk to people who have idea, that can really see that, man, astrology and, and zodiac signs, characteristics and traits, And matter of fact, and that's the thing, you gotta find ways and things to, things to help complement your traits, help complement your zodiac traits. Because it's kind of one of them inevitable things, I start to realize, like, man, like, bro, just somehow negative thoughts kind of just end up trying to pop up on me, So it's like, all right, I really do have to keep some jet and some hematite and things of that nature to kind of keep that negative energy from coming at me like that, you know? It really do helps. When you try to ignore these things, you're going to end up, you know, it's almost like, how could I say, if you're a Capricorn, you know, like a Capricorn is an apple, a Cancer is an orange, another sign's a watermelon. Say for example, if I'm an apple, I can't try to be a watermelon or orange, you know. Yeah, I could be whatever I want to be, but I need to know how an apple, you know, survives and what you know what complements an apple, you know what I'm saying, instead of orange or watermelon, you know. Same thing with our zodiac signs, you know. If you're a Capricorn, you need to know what energies complement your energies, what energies to keep away from your energy, you know, like all these things, you know, energies that, you know, that help find you a mate, you know. But like I said, it's like, you know, if you're an apple, you gotta learn how to be the best apple, you know. And once I learn how to be the best apple, then I could be the best everything else, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta learn how to be the best apple first, you know. And that got to do with living in the moment. What's you know, what's the situation at hand right now? You know, living and being the apple, the Capricorn, and not, you know, can't be other things. But that's just an example, you know. And just want to get that out to y'all because somebody made that, you know, very evident to me. Let's see, just going through a few still. Virgo, modest, shy, meticulous, reliable, practical, diligent, intelligent, analytical. And then on their downside is fussy, a worrier, overcritical, harsh, a perfectionist, conservative. So all right, on that conservative and perfectionist thing, they would need stones that would make them a little more impulsive, you know. And that's the thing. Say for instance, those stones will work for a Virgo, but if you make, say for instance, a sign that's already impulsive, I think like Aries or like one of those signs where it just already has to get up and go, then a stone to make you more impulsive would kind of be a bad thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was, you know, different strokes for different folks, you know. Different vibrations for different, you know, different things, different people. But yeah, if they're a perfectionist and a conservative, I mean they too like, I gotta make sure it's perfect. I make sure that's perfect. And life ain't, you know, always about that. Sometimes it's about being impulsive and sporadic and just going when somebody say let's go, you know, like. So you know they would have stones. Matter of fact, probably vitality or root chakra, you know, because you know, doing stuff, you know, impulsive, you know, kind of getting out of that fear, and you know, in that root chakra, that fear, like, and just getting up and going and doing, you know. But my time is up. I just wanted to make sure I, you know, elaborate on that. Thank y'all for watching my videos and staying with me. Stay in my comments. I'm trying to get back in my comments now to, you know, get back to y'all and answer questions and, you know, talk and give back gratefulness and appreciation for y'all watching my videos. Blessings and love. It never go without, you know, without the unseen. Like, I'm always grateful for y'all watching my videos and cooperating and following my Instagram and things of that nature. Like, peace and love, I greatly appreciate. But peace, happy now. Y'all stay in the moment. Don't go too far in the past, too far in the future. Stay in the moment.